Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba Ilco number 861F-26-10. The 861 is a part number used to indicate a cylinder ring, is what this is. A straight style cylinder ring, has a very minor, very light chamfer on both ends, on the outside and the inside as well. Okay. Now the F in the part number is going to tell us the thickness of the item. And as the letter changes, so does the thickness. So F in the world of Kaba Ilco, when it comes to cylinder collars, that is going to mean 1/4 inch. Let's put the caliper on this. Caliper says exactly 0.25 inch. 0.25. Okay. It's going to have an outside dimension of 1.396. 1.396 is the outside dimension. The inside dimension, 1.177. 1.177. The 26 in the part number means polished chrome. Given the fact that this is an aluminum base material, this shiny type chrome is as close or realistic as you're going to get to a polished chrome. But it is certainly much more faithful to polished chrome than satin chrome, and it's pretty good. I don't know that I would have too much of a problem that's sitting underneath the head of a polished chrome cylinder. Okay. In fact, you know, we've got one here. I happen to have one with an arm's length, so let's take a look. This is a very unusual cylinder that I have. This is a Brahma cylinder. Oh, you know what? It ain't going to work. Ain't going to work. This is a European. This is an English cylinder. Anyway, we can kind of look at what polished chrome next to Kaba's polished chrome. So pretty faithful. I don't know that I'd have too much trouble with that being together. Okay. Now, there is a horizontal, there is a table down below this video that will allow you to review all of the different types of cylinder collar rings from Kaba Ilco. Not only their straight style material, but they have some adjustable spring collars and tapered collars as well. The reason you're going to use a cylinder collar like this is because well, you probably have a cylinder that's longer than necessary for the job, and it could be that the cylinder that you have that's too long is not available in a shorter length, like you would see in an interchangeable core type of application. You could have aluminum storefront sliding automatic doors, but you have with a hook bolt, and then you've got a 7-pin small format interchangeable core cylinder that might be about 1.5 inches. And you're going to need a cylinder collar. This may or may not be the right collar for that application, but nonetheless, that would be an example of where you'd use a cylinder collar. And when this is installed, from the underside of the header to the face of the door or the hardware you're installing it on, you want it to be tight so that it doesn't rattle, but you do want it to be able to spin, meaning if you get the head of the collar, if you try to put a tool like a channel lock onto the head of the cylinder, this should be ever so slightly greater in diameter, preventing you from getting a tool onto the head of the cylinder, and this will just then spin. Okay, that's the point. That's a anti-defeat. That's a way to anti-defeat. You know, the manipulation with a tool of a mortise cylinder or a rim cylinder for that. But cylinder collars are incredibly common, regardless of their applications or use. You're going to eventually need them at some point. A 1/4 inch, you know, not really sure where you're going to use that. You might have 1.25 inch cylinders, which are very common, and you're putting them on aluminum storefront, where about a 1-inch cylinder would be really common. Okay, so there you go. There is a link below this video to a document called Technical Drawing that will allow you to review. It's almost as if it's a manufacturing schematic, so highly detailed drawing showing lots of different part numbers that are there. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Kaba Ilco products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website as well as a link to the full product catalog for their brass cylinders, which the cylinder collars are located in, their key blank catalog, an exhaustive catalog of all of the key blanks that Kaba Ilco makes, and then their aluminum storefront hardware, a relatively new line of material, latches, lock bodies, things of that nature. Any questions on the Kaba Ilco 861F-26? And by the way, the -10 means when a distributor like us buys it from the factory, you have to buy it in multiples of 10. That's all that means. You can buy them in any quantity that you want. Thank you very much.